Can you make them kill him? The boy whispered, eyes on the chrome bikes idling outside my clinic. I've heard hard words in 20 years as a psychologist, but that one landed like gravel in my throat. It was a warm October afternoon in our Midwestern town, sun bouncing off the storefront windows, the air smelling of gas station coffee and fallen leaves. Alex, 8, clutched his Avengers backpack and his mother's sleeve. Jess had burned through most of her PTO, juggling school pickups and a family court date. Her voice rasped from too much stress and not enough water. The riders had parked along the sidewalk to bring donated coats for our winter drive. Their jackets creaked when they moved. Engines thumped like slow heartbeats. "He scares me," Alex said, barely a breath. I crouched so we were eye level. "You want to feel safe. That's different than wanting someone hurt." He nodded, cheeks blotchy. Jess wiped them with the cuff of her sweatshirt. "His stepdad's been showing up at daycare," she said. "The order says no unsupervised time, but he keeps accidentally crossing paths." "What's at stake if this keeps going?" I asked, soft but direct. Jess stared at the sidewalk. "Alex won't sleep. I keep missing shifts. And next Monday is court. If he freezes, they'll say I'm alienating. We're going to shift the dance," I told them. Safety first. Clear words. Other adults in sight. The riders were a community group, teachers, mechanics, a nurse, people who liked engines and Saturday charity rides. I'd given a talk to them about helping kids feel brave. Their leader, a big man with kind eyes who went by Tank, tipped his chin to me. I walked over. The air was warm on my arms. I could hear a city bus hiss to a stop. "Alex is scared," I said. "He asked for something he doesn't really want. He wants protection." Tank's jaw tightened. "We don't touch people," he said. "We show up and stand quiet so the kid can breathe." I brought them back to the bench. "Alex," I said, "Tank's crew won't hurt anyone, but they can walk you into court, sit close by, and wait at the sidewalk after." Alex looked from me to Tank. "Like bodyguards?" "More like big friends who follow rules," Tank said. "You make the calls." Jess's phone buzzed. Her face blanched. "He's outside," she whispered. "Now. He says he wants to talk like men." She held up the screen. The text glowed under my office fluorescence. My stomach tightened. "Okay, we move slower when scared," I said, modeling a steady voice. "Jess, I want you behind this line." I pointed to a seam in the tile. "I'll ask him to wait on the sidewalk. Tank, can you keep everyone's hands visible?" "Helmets on the seats, hands open," he agreed. We stepped out. The sun hit hard. Engines clicked as they cooled. The man by the curb wore a baseball cap and a cheap cologne that stung my nose. He puffed his chest when he saw the bikes. "Back off," he barked. "I'm here for my son." "Not your call," I said. "Today is Mom's time. We'll keep this civil." "I just want a hug," he said. His voice had syrup on top and gravel beneath. "Then you'll wait for supervised time," I replied. "That's the agreement." Alex peeked around Jess. He shook. "He says I'm a baby if I need rules," he whispered. Tank stepped so his shoulder was level with mine, not in front. "Kid," he said, eyes on Alex, not on the man. "What do you want to say right now?" Alex swallowed. "I don't want you at my school," he said, words tumbling. "Only at the place with Miss Carla, and no surprises." The man smirked. She fed him those lines. I kept my voice slow. "Those are I statements," I said to Alex. "You told him your limits." Security from the building drifted closer. The man's eyes flicked to them, then to the line of quiet riders. No one moved. The only sounds were a crow on a light pole and the faint rumble of traffic. He spat near the curb. "See you in court," he muttered, backing off. He climbed into his truck and slammed the door. The smell of exhaust trailed as he pulled away. Jess sagged. "I thought it would go bad," she said. "You planned and you held the line," I told her. "That's brave. We rehearsed for court all week. Short phrases, not blame. I need supervised handoffs. Alex sleeps better when schedules stay the same. Tank promised they'd meet at the county courthouse Monday, 8:15 sharp. "No patches, no crowding," he said. "We sit, we nod, we keep mouths shut." Monday arrived cold and bright. The metal detector chirped. The lobby smelled like sanitizer and paper. We waited on a hard bench with a vending machine humming behind us. Alex squeezed my hand. Across the hall, his stepdad watched, eyes flat. "Do I have to talk?" Alex asked. "Only if you want to," I said. "Your job is to tell the truth about what you need." The clerk called the case. Tank and 2 others stayed in the hall, backs against the wall, like bookends. Inside, the judge asked basic questions. Jess spoke in plain sentences. "I'm asking for supervised visits. He came to our daycare against the written plan. Alex has trouble sleeping after." The stepdad blamed and rolled his eyes. The judge lifted a hand. "I'm not interested in name-calling." Alex glanced at me. I touched my chest and then my lips. Your voice, your pace. He stood. His shoes squeaked on the polished floor. I want to feel safe, he said. I want the rules the same every time. The judge nodded. Thank you. That was clear. By noon, we walked back into sun. Tank and his crew were waiting by the sidewalk. Jackets plain, helmets hooked over their arms. No cheering, no speeches, just a small tunnel of quiet people and the smell of leather warmed by light. Alex walked through them like a player headed to the field. He reached up and touched the smooth curve of a helmet. Can I sit on one? He asked. After lunch, Tank said. First, kid needs a grilled cheese. Weeks later, Jess told me she'd picked up an extra Sunday shift by choice, not panic. Supervised exchanges held. The riders sometimes met Alex at the park and taught him how to check tire pressure and tie a secure knot he started sleeping through. When he had a bad dream, he used a line we practiced. My body is telling a story. I'm safe now. Do you think I made it worse by calling them? Jess asked one session, guilt flickering. No, I said. You built a village. Safety isn't a threat. It's a light. She looked out the window at the sidewalk chalk leftover from a clinic group. He laughs again, she whispered. I've learned this over 2 decades. The fiercest things are often the gentlest. Quiet posture, open hands, clear limits. The bikers never raised a fist. They raised a boy's voice. Love grows where boundaries are respected.